Did you look at the questions there?
Yes, I did, and I'm already recording. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't see a beer in front of you, man. What's up?
It's over here. I'm sorry. This is a Moorline, Christian Moorline Sangerfest. Is that what it says?
Sangerfest. That's how we...
Sangerfest.
That's how we guessed that it's pronounced.
I don't know.
I got it on clearance. $15 for 24 beers. Cannot complain.
That's a savings.
Savings.
That's a savings. No matter how you cut it.
All right, Brennan.
Am I in frame?
Okay, so,
Right.
Brennan, what are you doing with your life?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I make my parents just ashamed. I'm hanging out with Hunter, and just he's the worst. Like, God damn it, Hunter.
Okay. What are you doing today?
Well, today Tom is finishing up with drum tracking for our record, A Town Called Atonement, and we're just kind of here. We're helping him out, you know, just giving our thoughts. I mean, they're right over there, and he's doing the last song right now, so it's pretty fucking exciting. Like, it's the first Stagecoach record, and Tom and I have been working on this for a long fucking time. Like, really long time. Too long of a time. Just finally it's happening, you know? And he's tracking drums, and my amp is set up to track guitars. So, yeah.
So, being that it's been a long time coming, genuinely, what does this record mean to you?
This record means so much. I mean, Stagecoaches. Oh, are you just hanging the pole?
Yeah, it's fine. Keep going. I don't have any grand scheme right now.
You don't have any plots against me?
No plots.
Can I take a poll with you?
Like at the same time?
Well, I mean after, but like collectively a poll.
Yeah. I think
well
I
as
think
me.
we tried to do the same time.
As well as
like,
me.
God damn it, Hunter! Get out of frame.
Nobody
Nobody cares about you,
We dribble
bassist.
it down our faces if we were trying to take one at the same time. Like, our lips wouldn't be tight enough.
Take your hit.
You hear what the bass is saying?
No,
I
didn't
know.
hear
Me
shit.
either. Nothing. I see the mouth going like this. Nothing comes out.
Pass it here.
Now that everyone has a
Pass?
shot that
No!
wants one.
No! I want a shot too!
No, genuinely though, this record means a lot to me. Like, Tom and I have been working on this as a project for 7 years now, I think. And we had a lot of member changes. My twin brother was our original singer, and Logan was awesome. And it was just kind of life, you know, just generally life. You know, there's been a lot of changes every time. I guess, I mean, it's something like the third or fourth time that we've been right at the point that we're gonna start tracking this fucking record, that suddenly something happens and we lose a member. Our original bassist, Alex Star Fox, he got a job building guitars at Gibson in Nashville, and like no one was ever going to say anything bad about that. Like, that's awesome for him. That's so cool. That's a great opportunity. But in the process, that meant that we had to replace him. We had to find a new bassist, and I was at Mag Bar in Louisville, and the same night I found Hunter, and I found my friend Tom, and both of them are exceptional musicians. And I basically was just like, to both of them, do you want to do this? And they both said yes. And when we started talking about, like, okay, we're gonna be doing, touring, we're gonna be doing merch, we're gonna be doing making a record, we're gonna be doing all of this stuff, like full promotion. Suddenly, like, I mean, no harm, no foul, just like with one guy it didn't work, and with Hunter it did. The other guy wasn't able to do it. Hunter was, and it ended up being just this awesome bit. So that's going on, and meanwhile we're currently tracking drums for this record that's mostly been written for a long time, but there've been, every time we get a new group of people in, our original guitarist moved to Vegas with his wife, and we got our second guitarist, Matt, and he had like his influence to throw into it, and that changed the sound. And then later he ended up moving to Southern Illinois, and we had to replace him, and we got Steven because he was friends with Hunter, who had just joined the band at that point. And it just, every time, like, it's pushing to get a little bit better, and every time it's just a little bit better, like every member change, it's a big change, like, especially when Logan left. Well, when Logan left the band. After Logan, there was a lot that changed, and it took a while, and we worked it out, and we made it awesome. We made it the best thing that we could, and it changed the whole dynamic, but it was better in the end. So yeah, just this record is like fucking 7 years of my life finally coming to fruition after all of these changes. Like, we've locked it in. We've locked it in, and some of these songs we've played in one form or fashion since the band formed, and they've changed, but more or less it's the same song, like little lyrical tweaks and little harmony changes and whatnot. It's the same song, and some of them are brand new, and that's exciting as well.
At this point, what would you consider to be the story of the band?
When we set out, basically it was Tom and Alex, and they played in a band called Grinstead, and then my twin brother Logan and we played in a band called Nightmare Music. And Grinstead broke up, or they didn't break up, but they were on their way out. Grinstead broke up, Nightmare Music just kind of fizzled out, and we wanted to start. Sorry, I had to burp. Tom and Alex and Logan and we wanted to start a power metal band, and Logan can do just some crazy fucking highs. And so we decided we were going to do it. We went, all right. So here's power metal. just opened the book of power metal. And pretty much all of it's like Knights and Dragons or sci-fi. And we went, who's going to, or what can we do with power metal that hasn't been done? And Logan goes, what about cowboys? And we entertained no other options. Like, that's it. We're a fucking cowboy metal band. That instant. That's how it happened. As soon as he said it. And yeah, we've had a lot of member changes. I mean, my older brother Chip was, actually, no, he wasn't even. Our friend Brian was our first bassist, and he was there for 2 or 3 weeks. Month work affected that, and then my brother Chip again 2 or 3 weeks, and then suddenly we didn't have a bassist and we didn't have anybody else to go to, so we went, like, we posted on the internet just like an ad. We found our next bassist, who ended up being with the band for a long time, and he did our first demo with us. He did our first EP.
Preach, bitch.
Lots of that sound.
We all just allotted 1 dick year each to record our interview.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, like you got a dick year, he got a dick year, I got like 1.5 dick years.
Well,
it's just
I remember, bro.
It's been for me at least, like every time that I hit the spot where I go, let's fucking record this record, I lose half of my fucking band. Every time. And finally, like, I guess the fucking stars aligned? I don't know. And we finally got the group of people that we needed to do the record. And like a lot of these songs I wish that we had done this record years ago, but given the fact that it's been through so many hands and little tweaks from everybody have happened, like, the songs have gotten better every time. So, like, I'm kind of glad that it's taken a long time, because instead of having like a okay record as our first record, we're gonna have an exceptional record. Like A Town Called Atonement, even the title wouldn't have happened without this group of people. Let alone the fact that several songs wouldn't exist in their current form without Hunter and Steven, without the help of the other guys too. It's just been a long time coming for me.
So with that long time coming, where do you see this record, where do you see the finishing of this record putting Stagecoach next?
I guess I'm a realist. Once upon a time, I might have been an idealist, but not really anymore. The industry doesn't allow too terribly much for thank you for handing me this beer. There are bricks down there. I'm sorry. Steven, I didn't mean to offend you.
There we go. Shirt's off.
Your shirt's still on. Okay. So. What was the question?
Where do you see Stagecoach going from here?
I mean, we're gonna put out this record, and I really hope that people like it. I feel like a fool not wearing a shirt right now, but fuck it. Okay, let me at least say. I think people are gonna really like the record. We're not pulling any punches on anything. I'm totally putting my shirt back on. So, with this record, like, honestly, it's just a matter of being like a jumping off point for what we're doing. Like I don't expect a whole lot out of it. I expect that a handful of people are gonna really fucking love it. But I think that it's gonna be a spot that we can jump off of and just ride it out. And as a local band, like a small time band, that we can take this record that it's gonna sound awesome, and just go like, hey, this is what we can do. This is what we're capable of. It sounds awesome, and we are going to do this or better. Stagecoach Inferno has been now for 7 fucking years in Louisville a thing, and we finally have locally a bit of a following. But from here, like, we're gonna go regional and then national, and then hopefully get to go overseas, go to Europe, go to South America. Who knows? I mean, it's at that point, that's kind of just guessing, but that's fine. Next thing.
What is this record, as far as finishing it and recording it, what does that mean to you?
It means,
as an individual.
As an individual, it means so much. If you saw it in like Best Buy and you bought it and you listened to it, you would go, badass. You wouldn't go, well, this seems a little low quality. It's going to be a great record, like top to bottom. The songs are great, the production's great, the actual manufacturing is great, everything. For me though, like, it's just been so long getting here. It's been a while getting here, and I think Tom will say the same thing. Like, it's important, at least to me, to actually have this out there. Like, I'm really, really fucking proud of the music that I've done, that we as a group have done, and I don't know, like, I put a lot of work into it, and so have my dudes, like Hunter and Steven and Tom, and I think it shows. It's gonna be a hell of a fucking record. That's all I can say. I mean, beyond that, like, listen to it and be the judge.
Another question. Being that you were a founding member, how do you feel about the current lineup of this band?
Crap. Current lineup of this band is just bullshit. They're the worst. Especially Hunter. Hunter, he just smells. Steven, now, that guy. I feel really awesome about this lineup. Everyone contributes in their own way, and everyone, you know, if I like something and Tom doesn't like something, or Steven doesn't like something, or Hunter doesn't like something, like, but I'm like, I really fucking like that shit. You know, we figure out what are the good parts about that. What is it that I like about that part? And perhaps the riff is crap. I don't know. But perhaps there's like a little bit of gold. And we work through it and we figure it out and we make, I mean, some awesome stuff, you know, stuff I'm proud of.
So you're proud of it?
I'm really proud of this.
With the pride that you have with the band as it is now, what do you hope to accomplish in the next year?
I want to get pussy.
You're not still going, are you? Like, for real. Wrap it up. Christ.
He's a founding member.
I really want to use that piece now. That little snippet. Right, and that includes you, Steven. Woo! We're gonna edit this shit out, but